Louisiana Beer Review Special Edition. Wherefore natural ice in a bottle. Okay, now when I first started drinking natural ice, you've seen it, in 1996, bottles were so common, 12-ounce bottles, and maybe quart bottles like this one that I bought in Florida. You know, in Florida you can't get 40-ounce bottles. They don't want people drinking too much. Although I don't know why they couldn't buy two 32-ounce bottles and drink 64 together, but guess no one in the regulatory world in Florida thought of that. Here's a 25-ounce can. They had these two for $3, and then this one wasn't too expensive at all. And I bought these along the road. Okay, put them back up in the fridge. Now the twist cap bottle is so convenient because you can seal it back and it won't go flat too easily. I have this steak, German potato salad, Swiss cheese, lots of yellow onions. Put this hot sauce on it, black pepper. You can see the bottle evolution over the years. The first in '96 when it went national. And Boss for the Olympics. Then in around 1999, and then the modern version. They've changed the bottle 3 times. So label out. You don't want to get a plastic bottle because you can't tap it and make that beautiful sound, and I just don't like it. Now other people like the plastic, okay, so I've heard feedback from people that like plastic, but in the case of natural ice, we're not seeing it in bottles, plastic or glass. So when I saw this glass bottle, 32-ounce quart, I said I have to buy it because it may be the last time I ever see natural ice, introduced in 1995, sold nationally since 1996 in a glass bottle. May never see it again. Cans everywhere. I was in Florida from Key West. I drove all the way to Key West and all the way back up. I was in Miami. I was in St. Petersburg. I was checking beer stores everywhere. That sweet but not too sweet taste. That classic ice beer aroma, a little funk, a little adjunct. I thought the AC would hold off. Oh well. You hear that roar. You're gonna hear it roar. Already prayed, got the steak. 5.9% alcohol, 130 calories. That's about as perfect as it gets. Not a fattening item. Same thing with Bud Ice. Low calories. High, relatively high alcohol. The ingredients list is water, corn, rice, and or dextrose syrup, barley malt, hops, hop extract, malt extract, and yeast. So they're using corn and rice, or corn and dextrose syrup, the brewer's syrup. All right. In whatever combination they determine that does not alter the flavor. I've noticed no change in the aroma or flavor in all the 20 years I've been drinking it. So Rate Beer and Beer Advocate, they hate it. They hate it. I think Rate Beer gives it an NA, if I recall, meaning it's so low you can't even get a 0. Yet, it's extremely popular now. I know Greenleaf will say, just because a beer is very popular doesn't make it good. You're using warped logic. I understand that. I understand that point. There are television shows that are very popular, but they're not good. They're, culturally poisonous. You could make the argument they're almost even conspiratorial in their nature. Subversive, certainly. But, so yeah, popularity does not equal quality. But, if this beer was truly an NA, so bad it could not even get a 0, I don't think it would be that popular. I mean, it's one of the top 20 best-selling beers in America. I was at the Tampa Bay Rays game earlier this week. I saw a guy sitting out there in a lounge chair and tailgating with his wife. And he's sipping, he's got a can in the insulator, sipping on it, 12-ounce can. And I'm thinking, yeah, I bet that's all he ever drinks. He's like dedicated. And, he's like 65 years old. You're really going to get in his face and tell him what he's drinking is horrible and he needs to get a life? This is not a double down. This is a discussion of glass bottles as per natural ice. Most places you go and see people drinking it, it's going to be out of the can, not poured it from a can into a glass, mind you. Straight from the can with the insulator, or the koozie, they call them. I don't like that word. That's a weird name. It's strange. I don't know where that came from. I just like to call them insulators. We used to get the glass bottles here, 12-ounce bottles, all the time. I'd buy 12 packs pretty regularly. My neighbor across the street, that was her favorite beer. She always wanted, bring me that. I give her gifts about 3 times a year, and she said, I love that natural ice. And then they stopped making it in bottles. She prefers bottled beer. She's one of those weirdos, cans make no difference. But she thinks they do, I guess. She prefers bottled beer. But she'll drink it straight out the bottle, and I think that's why. It's not that it's a tinny taste or anything like that. She just likes to, twist the cap and drink straight out the bottle. I'm one of those pourers. I like to pour the beer in the glass. So, it does taste really good out the bottle. I always did prefer the 12-ounce bottle natural ice. I don't know why. I mean, is it psychological? It shouldn't taste any better. I drank one of those cans earlier this week. It was very good. I enjoyed it. But I do think that this beer is better from a bottle, and I cannot explain it. Crisp, clean, and refreshing. This will probably be the last. I mean, I just had this funny feeling this will be the last go round for this particular brand out of a bottle. I don't know. You might say, what is he talking about? We get this in bottles everywhere where I live. I'm glad to hear that if that's the case, because it's been about it's going on 10 years in this state, Louisiana, that we've not gotten it in bottles. No joke. All right. Thank you for watching this bottle discussion.